So where the fuck does this podcast really start? I've got Nathan
Right
sitting in the
here.
dark.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Obstinacy podcast. How are we all doing today? We got I'm just a little grunt and we have our big star, Lukey Too Hottie, here to host. Uh introducing the motherfucker from the west. You're from the east.
This has gone
Uh
terribly. This is the worst intro I think we've had, and the last intro was me trying to count in Irish.
we don't know about intros, we don't do them.
Yeah, we don't do intros. We just start the video like
We
this.
own
So what's the news topic we got for today, Nathan?
we got something like wait, news topic or wanna go main topic?
No,
I
news
mean, you
topic
have, you have
first.
more news topics than I do.
Okay.
Well, I actually want to note. I want to make a note of one small little news topic that I actually only just remembered like right now,
Yeah.
and because I seen it like a thing. For anyone that knows, Lieutenant Lick Me, who's like a YouTuber from like years ago, used to do like these amazing troll videos. Still, I'm pretty sure, and now that I think about it, they're probably like I don't know, set like scripted, but nonetheless, they're always hilarious because he does like basically online kind of like COD lobbies, and he'll like get into a lobby with someone, and then he ends up like fucking with them, and it's usually like people that did something bad, or but he gets someone that knows them, or like if someone basically messaged him and was like, I know this person did something bad to me, or they did something bad to my family or something or whatever, and he was like, okay, we'll just basically fuck with them, so that person knows where they live, and they like fucking leave stuff at their door, and he like tells them it's at their door and all this shit. And they're probably scripted, but it was really
That
amazing. But he
seems very
recently came.
scripted, yes.
Yeah, it's very scripted shit. But he came back recently and he made like this whole like kind of like these intro videos. But he made like a kind of like a little trailer of like I'm coming back video, and his new video, like the editing on it, I have never seen shit like that on YouTube. Like that's probably like one of the main things I always really liked about the videos, scripted or not scripted. Like he always really put in effort into his videos. Like they were actually like there was a lot of work. And the new video he's put out like recently, actually not his newest video, the one that was like him basically coming back was like insanely edited. Like it was crazy, and I was like, okay, that's big. Let's go. But yeah, that was just a small note that I just
Oh,
remembered he's coming back. I
I
was like,
don't know.
pretty
Like,
cool. Pretty cool. It's like it's just new. It's cool when like you see someone that you used to watch like years ago when you were younger, and you haven't seen them for years, and then you start seeing them come back, and it's like, oh shit, cool. Like it's a bit of nostalgia. And I was watching his videos the other day, and I was like, wow, actual nostalgia.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's pretty cool guy. He's pretty cool guy. Anyway, we were planning on talking about Gamescom that happened. Was it this week?
Yeah. It was no,
I
wait.
literally.
It was last week, I think.
Oh, yeah, 27th of August.
Yes.
So I literally didn't even hear anything about this. I don't know how it just slipped by me. I normally only really watch E3 anyway, but there's a few kind of, I suppose, interesting ones that have been brought up in it,
Yeah,
to
like
say the least.
Saints Row. I'm so cannot wait to not play this because it looks like
Yeah,
they Fortnited Saints Row.
yeah.
I'm not
Saints
excited.
Row, Saints Row was kind of just always the B Tech GTA
But it
realistically.
knew it was a
Like,
BTEC GTA, so
yeah,
it knew what it was doing and knew how to make it. So they were always
yeah,
fun and funny. But now like this one, they're
yeah. It
not.
really
They're making it
was.
Fortnite and they're making no adult
Mm,
like humor jokes. I'm like, well, that's
like
just
it
like
was it was really just like back in the day. It was just a matter of uh turning on cheats and just fucking around with everything you possibly could. And yeah, it doesn't seem like they've really
yeah.
kept that theme.
This is like
Unfortunately.
they've changed the whole thing. They've like rebranded the whole. It's a reboot of the
Mm,
story, the original Saints Row story, and they've rebooted everything. It looks
yeah.
It looks like the old crew of Saints Row would bully the new crew. Like these don't look like gangsters. These look like TikTok stars who ended up in a crime syndicate, which is how this game looks. And it just looks so Fortnite. If
I
you change
haven't
the
even
logo
watched
to
the trailer.
don't.
Yeah, it looks, even looking at the like trailer image, it looks kind of
Yeah,
Fortnite-y.
if you
It's
change
kind
that
of
Saints
weird.
Row from the thing, just put that Fortnite in there. That's you wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't even question it.
It's like they just like, because back in like old games always kind of had those like cartoony looking characters,
Yeah,
but as time have gone on, they've made like the more realistic. But now they've just made those cartoony characters that they had what was realistic back in the day. now just they've just polished those
Yeah.
cartoony characters and they've just stayed cartoony and it just looks really weird. It doesn't even like I didn't even notice it was Saints Row when I was scrolling down the list here. I was like, wait, where actually is Saints Row? And I was like, wait, it's here. I was like, wait, what? That's Saints Row. Like, I literally didn't
uh,
even notice it.
all the Saints Row actual fans are like just giving the show abuse, giving the sorry not the show the
Trailer.
trailer reviews because it looks terrible.
Yeah, it does look awful. I'll have to watch it after.
Um,
Also, what is happening with Death Stranding director's cut?
they're
Like
just
what?
making a director's cut. It's just a PS5 upgrade. It's
Oh,
wasn't needed this like lengthy trailer that's like 8 minutes long.
so Walking Simulator Part 2.
Yeah. No,
Um,
no, it's Walking Simulator Part 1.5.
part
Someone told me this. I didn't watch full of it, but someone told me like you can like drive a car in it now or something. But I
yeah,
don't.
that's what I'm in like at the image in the trailer. So I'm like, what is happening here? Because he's in a car, and
I
I'm like,
didn't even notice that in the trailer image.
so now it's a driver simulator. Like
Oh, you can
what?
drive bikes in it now. Okay, I've just given the trust the trailer. I
I think
see.
you could always drive some vehicles, but not that much. And like I think it was like later in the game, maybe. I don't really remember that much about this game.
Yeah, I watched
Maybe
three
I'll
minutes of
play
this
it at some
trailer and was
point.
like, I didn't even play the
Apparently, the
first game.
storyline was really good in this game, but the actual fucking gameplay was just so boring.
Well, you carry a child, so that is
Yeah,
boring.
yeah, fuck
Um,
children. Um,
I don't think we should talk about Forza Horizon because we already spoke about it in our last
yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. It should be fun. That's gonna be a banger.
Horizon
That's the one I'm
4 is
like.
€70 on Steam if you're looking to buy
Have they
it.
said when that's coming out? Yeah, why is Horizon 4 still? We said that the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, I
You
don't
noticed that we were
understand.
like what? It's actually the new game's coming out. Normally they lower the price when the new game's coming out, but they're just like, no, we're gonna keep it higher than most other games actually. Like most games are like what, like €60?
Yeah,
Like
especially
they're
on
probably
PC,
around
they're
that.
like they come out at 50 and on console they come
Yeah,
out at 60. Now it's like, yeah,
yeah,
80, push
yep,
it
80
higher.
quid. Yeah, cough it up, buddy. Like,
Yeah,
as if like the actual like even I literally just bought a steering wheel for playing F1, and that alone is expensive, and that's like the best way to play these games. So playing like a racing game, like that is just so expensive. Like why?
it's
It's
too
like as if
much.
we might as well buy an actual car at that point. Like, Jesus Christ.
um,
Uh,
yeah, we
But yeah,
talked about
that
it.
should be pretty fun. Have they said when that's coming out?
I don't know actually. None of these
Did they
trailers,
mention
all
it in the
these
game
trailers
trailer?
kind of just said coming soon. So
Mm.
I didn't really.
So it's probably gonna be like early or maybe mid 2022.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was gonna say
Crazy that I'm
21. We
saying,
are in
yeah,
21.
it's
Jesus.
crazy that I had to like make sure I said 2022 because I was like, it doesn't even. I was like, that felt weird saying that.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know how we've got there, but hey.
The one I'm not happy about the most is the Marvel's Midnight Suns because I saw this and went, "Holy shit, we can get something really cool here!" And then I figured out it's a turn-based strategy game. I'm like, this is well, I'm
Yeah,
done.
any most things made after films usually suck. So
No, it's not made
yeah,
after films though. This is just like a unique property they've started to run with, and then they just made the gameplay like. All right, I know people like strategy games,
stick to
but
filmmaking, Marvel. Stick to filmmaking, please.
yeah,
Um,
after the
or
Avengers game.
slash comics. I don't think gaming is your territory.
But I watched the trailer for it and I was like, this looks so cool. Like we're gonna get a fighting Marvel game, and then like I watched the actual gameplay trailer and it's like overhead strategy one turn move game where you have to like use cards to form your powers and stuff like that. It's like this is
If they actually brought out like an Avengers game where it's kind of like another film in itself, nearly that you can like play as the characters and there's an actual storyline to it, like a good storyline, well made, that would be really sick.
they did. It's called
Like
Lego
if it,
Marvels. It's the superior Marvel game.
it's the only Marvel game I'd play.
But I'm not gonna include Spider-Man games. I feel like they're on their own.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man games are great.
It's like when you talk about like DC games, you put the Batman games away from
Yeah,
everything else because they're
yeah,
like their own franchise. Well, they are,
yeah,
but you know what I
exactly.
mean.
Like I actually really still want to play the newest Spider-Man, but I don't have a PS5, so it's not happening. And
Hey, you can play it on PS4, but would
yeah,
you really be arsed?
no. Maybe. But I played the first one and that was really, really good. It was a lot of fun to play, so to be fair, I'll give it to them with that. But
That
yeah,
was
the rest of they're kind of like a kind of sector in themselves, I guess.
That was the first Marvel
Uh,
game, or not Marvel game. That was the first game I platinum on PS4, or in general, because I
yeah, same actually. Yeah,
it was the easiest platinum ever.
it was very easy to platinum. Yeah,
The next game on the list was the Call of Duty, the other one that's based in World War II, not the first Call of Duty, or the second Call of Duty, or the
Vanguard.
or not the red big red
Call of
Call of
Duty
Duty.
Vanguard. I literally have heard nothing about this because the only thing they care about is Warzone, and Warzone sucks. So Call of Duty has kind of gone in the dumps since Warzone has come out, even though like on paper they're doing better, but Warzone's just so bad.
No one
Like
cares for Call of Duty anymore. That's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah, it's just they haven't done anything. They haven't made a good game in a very long time. And I think that whole era has kind of just died off.
Yeah, I
Like at
don't
this
do not
point,
care for another like
yeah.
back in time Call of Duty. I don't
Like
care for Call of Duty anymore. Let's be real.
I'll probably play it, but I don't think it'll ever feel the same anymore.
I don't think I'll play it because I bought Black Ops, the new one. What was the last Black Ops game that came out?
Cold War.
Cold War. And then my PS4 was like, you know what? I'm just gonna not work. I was like, yeah, you do
Oh
that.
yeah, you got it on console, right?
Yeah, and
Why
then
did
I
you do that?
didn't play it at all because my PlayStation 4 broke. So
I actually would nearly go back and play a bit more of it. I played it when it was like a few months ago, but I haven't played it in a while. I could probably play it on stream maybe, but I don't know. Um, Halo Infinite is the next one. We've already spoke about this.
yeah, the
As
Panasonic.
people, yeah, as people who have been playing the old games back, I'm really looking forward to this now, even more than I was when we last spoke about it.
Oh,
Like,
after playing Halo 1.
yeah, like since we've been playing Halo 1, we finished Halo Reach.
Oh,
Uh,
we're a good bit through Halo 1 now on stream.
yeah,
We stream.
we
Check out our
stream.
links
Wait, in the description,
in the description down below.
there's these blue links you can click on. It brings you to our streams.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
and there's a
We
follow
sh-
button. Crazy,
a follow button.
crazy.
Jesus,
I know.
that's
Uh,
actually it's kind of crazy. People should definitely try that out.
yeah. Try if you've never done it
And
before, you should try it out. It's a new experience.
yeah, you'll see when me and Luke are playing Halos.
Yeah.
Probably actually, are you free today? Bad
Uh,
time to ask this from on a
I thought,
podcast.
yeah, just to build a podcast. Let me just ask maybe. I'm actually not free today.
Wow, this guy is just not a
Yeah,
gamer.
I
Anyway,
just I'm just a busy guy. I'm
so
not, but I'm back in work after a week off tomorrow,
just
so I kind of
out here
wanna
making his bread.
just wanna go to
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, yeah. I feel you on that one. I've been back to work this week, but yeah, pretty fun. Anyway, then the next one. What the fuck is Panasonic?
They've built,
Looks boring.
that
Looks
headrest
pointless.
thing you get when you go to an airport.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
heard about this. I see
with a
like loads of
speaker
memes
in
about this.
it.
I heard loads of memes about this. Why?
I don't know.
If wearing a headset didn't look nerdy and weird enough as it is, they've now made a neck rest. Like imagine just sitting there, your mom comes into your room, she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" She just sees a fucking neck pillow, blaring gunshot sounds.
I can't hear
Like,
you.
yeah, no one can hear shit. You're fucking waking up the whole neighborhood. Like Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think anyone's gonna get that, but yeah, that's the most questionable thing ever. I don't know
Why?
why would you make that? Like, this seems like something you'd pick up and like Wish.
Yeah, I feel like the sound would just be terrible as well. Like we wear headsets with surround sound for that left right like actual surround sound. I feel like that's what they're trying to make that kind of like a more realistic surround sound without having to wear a headset. But I feel like it'll flop heavily,
Yeah, this
or it
one.
could be really good. But like, I don't know if I want to be wearing a fucking neck pillow when I'm playing games. It would just be really. I feel like it would just keep falling off. It'd be really awkward
Wouldn't
to
be
wear. Get really
comfortable as well.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Anyway,
it looks not heavy, but it looks kind of like bad plasticky. I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
gonna be like. I feel like it'd be very easily broken as well.
So the next
Like,
game is because the Panasonic thing is the
yeah,
stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But the next game is, I can't say it. Doke V.
okay, yeah.
It's
This
uh
one, I actually just watched the trailer because Luke just told me about it. It actually looks really sick.
I hope it feels like one of these ones where it's gonna be like Marvel Avengers, where it's like this would be so good if it worked.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
like, it seems even in the trailer, there's kind of
lag.
signs of lag in the trailer, which someone did mention in the comments when I read it that like it can be a good thing because it shows actual gameplay.
Yeah,
and they're obviously still working on it, and it's not fully developed. But they're not just feeding us some cinematic bullshit. They're actually showing us gameplay, which is always really good when
I
devs do
appreciate
that.
that.
Yeah, we do appreciate that when they actually show us the game and not just be like, "Well, look at this trailer. That's actually none. You'll never see any of this in the game." But we're just gonna sell Battlefield. Um, so, uh,
Yeah,
yeah, this could be actually really cool. I don't know what is going on in it, but it
neither
looks
do I.
sick.
But I'm interested to not know anything and go into it. I feel
Yeah,
like it's the same studio behind Black uh, Desert, which
black.
is like Black, which feels like it's gonna be one of those games. It's gonna be like just ever going and not stopping. Like,
I feel like it's because from what I've seen, like it looks kind of like it's really weird. As I said to you, it's like an anime style, but then there's also like elements of like realism, and like it looks
mm,
like you're kind of like in a real environment, and it looks so strange, but it also looks really cool. Like the art style is really sick. So I feel like this definitely be a game we'd end up playing on stream, having a lot of fun with for a few times, and if we'll see how like what the longevity of this game is probably the big thing
yeah,
of like
that's
how long it lasts. I feel like a lot of people will play it, but how long it'll actually stay relevant will
it's
be a decider.
it's kind of like what I want the modern Pokemon to be, if you get me.
It seems like one of those games that like unless the devs keep working on it and keep bringing updates and keep bringing new stuff, if they do that, it could be a very, very profitable and very big game.
Yeah,
But I feel like with a lot of games like this, it probably has a small dev team. Probably it's really a hit or miss. Like at the end of the day, it's probably going to be a hit or miss. It's like it'll either bang
just
or
a
no one will
hit
play it.
or a miss. Jacob
Like
Sartorius, 2018.
it could be like a Splitgate kind of scenario where there's a small dev team, they make a cool game, and then it just blows up.
Yeah,
Or it could be like a just they don't do much with it. It kind of doesn't run well, and then just slowly falls off,
it could be like a Call of
or
Duty with
very
a small
quickly
bad
falls
dev
off.
team, and then they just make
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Um, no one got that. That was me being sarcastic.
yeah. Small dev team. Yeah,
Small dev team. Do
not much budget.
you have any? Do you have any newer story? Because Dying Light's the next biggest release
Don't
on
know.
it, but
Yeah,
we spoke about that
we spoke with it. Yeah, that's
numerous
gonna be great.
times. So,
Yeah,
do you have any?
that's
I've got a few more, but do you have any?
I don't think I have anything written down. The only thing I wrote down was kind of main topic ideas, but uh,
I have.
no. Do you have some stuff first?
Yeah, I have the Austin Aries thing. Do you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, so Austin Aries put out a thing about the new PS5. Like they've changed some stuff in it to make it a cheaper model, and that they can make more of it.
Yeah, it was like SSDs and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the cooling fan was the biggest thing of it,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I did hear
he
about
did a
this.
review, and the cooling system on the old console. I'm on the not the old console, the newer like the older version of the console is like significantly better. So basically PS5. There's two things to this, right? So scalpers have now doubled their price with the originals.
Copper?
Yeah, like the people that bought, remember like
Oh
people that
yeah,
bought, yeah,
buy like bulks and
buy
then
in
sell
bulk, but
them.
they've now doubled their
Yeah.
price, so you'd be paying $1,000 for the original because like it's the better version of the console, and now Austin Aries is getting death threats by PS5 fans or PlayStation fans, PS fans. PS fans sounds weird. I don't like it.
Why would they do that though?
I don't know. It's so
Was it to
pointless.
like, was it because it was like a scenario where because everyone's giving out that they're not in stock and no one can
Yeah.
buy them, so they were just
Oh,
trying
I
to
thought you
pump
meant
them
about the death
faster?
threats.
Oh no, the death threats if they deserved, but no, they're not deserved. I was That was a joke.
Jesus.
No, you should never give anyone death threats.
Yes.
But um,
No, yeah, like no, just
like they're just
yeah,
trying to
they've
pump them faster.
trying to make them
Like
faster, make them cheaper because they lost money on like these consoles. PlayStation lose money making. The whole business thing is they lose money making it, making the best thing possible, and then they make their money from people buying games from it.
yeah,
That's where they make all their money from. People like companies
actually
and stuff
playing in
like
their
that.
console.
Yeah, that's how they
Yeah.
make money. So they've made it
So
cheaper, so they're not
now
losing
they're
money
just
with it.
lowballing people to like make more money.
But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
so
that is bad on Sony though. That is bad.
and Austin was like, yeah, they've done this, and then PlayStation fans went, yes, he's pointed it out, but we don't believe him. We're gonna stay with Sony on this one because they've been very transparent as a company. Yes.
Are they gonna
Yeah,
revoke this and take it back and say they're not gonna do this, or are they
they're
just running with it?
just running with it. I mean, I don't really
Oh,
blame them to be honest. I don't really see an issue with it. It's like the biggest difference is the cooling system, and like if the console
Do
works,
do do consoles really heat up that much?
but do
Like,
people really still play consoles?
good point. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I feel there's a lot of PlayStation fans and shit like that that are really mad right now. We don't give a fuck. We have PCs.
Yeah, we don't need this. But like, I know that sounds bad because like we are basically now just people
Yeah,
that play on PCs, and we are
yeah,
the elite. You remember that? But
yeah. We are.
I'm
We
gonna
are
get
better
death
than you.
threats.
We are better than you. You are scum of the earth.
But like,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
like,
streamers.
yeah, we're streamers. If you're gonna give me death threats, do it on stream so I get the view at least.
Exactly. And do it with a Twitch Prime, motherfucker.
Yeah, Twitch Prime, subscribe, follow me the whole way. Do you know what would really be better than a death threat? Just following my whole life. Just
Yeah,
follow me on
yeah,
everything, watch every video, like, subscribe, and share it.
yeah. Like,
That would really
be a
show me.
yeah, be a Lukey to Hottie Stan.
Yeah, I found out why people are called stands, and I feel like an idiot
Go on.
From Eminem, the
Yeah,
song
yeah,
Stan.
yeah. Are you stupid?
No, see, I kind of figured that, and I would put one and one together, but I'm like, it's the internet, they're idiots. There's no way they got that from that, and they did. I
I
feel
feel
like,
like most people don't know that though.
yeah,
Like,
it's. I think people do. You just kind of have to be pointed it out.
yeah, I feel
So
like it may. Yeah, like everyone knows the song, but and everyone knows like what Stan
that
means.
means,
But
yeah,
I don't think a lot of people have made the link
that's
of
what
like
I
where.
did. But I also kind of
Yeah,
made the link a while ago and went, "There's no way they've put them together. That can't be possible." Yeah, I feel like an idiot
yeah,
though.
yeah. That's where it came from.
Our next topic is China's child problem. Not wait, no, I'm rephrase that.
Oh,
China's child video game problem. That could have been
you,
anything.
you worded that terribly. When at first I was like, I thought you were talking about like the multiplayer gaming thing. But then when you said
That's what
child
it
problem, I
was.
was like, you mean the situation where they made people stop having children?
No, the
I
more
was like, wow,
important
you're
one, Nathan,
way
obviously,
off.
the multiplayer game thing.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I was way off.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like play an hour of an online game or something like that.
Yeah, it's like they're only allowed to play on like I think it's like a Saturday from 8 to 9 p.m. on multiplayer games. Like I feel
Why?
I see a comment about this on Instagram and someone was like Clash of Clans players can actually be so happy about this they can finally play the game because there's always just Chinese people just absolutely destroying everyone's bases. They're like the best people in the world at Clash of Clans.
I,
But
I I find it funny. China like leaders like came out and were like, you know, it's a threat to their productivity and their mental health, and it's like, yes, you care now, really?
like, oh yeah, you guys really care about that shit. Yeah, sure. But
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like,
but it's like how are they gonna enforce this? Like, isn't that up to the parents what their kid does?
it's
Like,
China. They can enforce it any way they want. They have a sniper
uh,
outside everyone's house. They've got.
they will just permanently have like a fucking police officer just standing next to the kid at all times to make sure they're not fucking playing any games. It's
There
like
was
I don't get how the government can. I don't see how do I even word this, but it's only kids under 18. But like, it's like I don't see a why and b like how they're gonna force it and how it's on them. Like
it's like they're gonna have to like they're gonna have
it's
to
up to the person. It's up to the parents at the
but
end
they're
of
gonna
the
have
day.
to implement something into every console and system and every server. But like it's like
Yeah,
that sounds really stupid because we live in a world where like you
yeah,
went to school and they were like you can't go on any bad sites, and it's like okay, 1 second, let me just favorite this and then go on to the favorite thing, and oh look at this, I'm through your fucking firewall.
yeah.
Not
They're like
firewall, your
watching
like
some.
system.
It's like yeah, like it's like we grew up in this era. We know how to break every system we can find. It's like you actual boomers don't know how to stop us. We
It's like
literally
we're
live
gonna
here.
stop them, and it's like oh they've broken through. Like that's just what
We're like,
that's.
oh no, we can't do anything. This is crazy. As soon as the teacher walks out, everyone's on fucking crunker.
It's like it's just it's so stupid though. It's like it's easily gonna be broken. Like I don't see.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the stupid thing.
I think
It's
I've
like,
I think I
but
just
like,
don't get it
and
though.
even
I
if they
just
make like a thing that like, if they put like ages on everything, people are just gonna get their like kids are just gonna get their parents to put theirs in,
no, I
and they're
would
just gonna
never
play
do
it
that
regardless.
ever. I would never ask my parents to buy me an 18's game. That never happened because I always asked my brother.
Uh, exactly.
My
Yeah,
parents are always
but
real cool, but like me playing 18, they're like, we don't care. Just Don't kill a
Yeah.
person in real life.
My, my mom, she wouldn't. The only game she wouldn't let me play for so long was GTA. Even though I had been playing it on like with my uncle, so my uncle ended up getting it for me from like the year it came out. She just didn't know I had it until like probably a couple of years ago. She was like, "You have GTA," and I was just like, "I've always had GTA." She was just like, "You fucker." I was just like, "Well, here we are."
See, my mom was realistic. She was like, I was playing Call of Duty and I was playing GTA when I was a kid. I was like, I don't think him watching like playing a game where he steals a car and shoots a person is gonna make him steal a car and shoot a person. He's like, he watches Spider-Man movies. I don't see him swinging from the
I
fucking
think
chandeliers.
I think my mom was more about like I think it was kind of more a like kind of probably nudity stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I'd probably like the kind of, I'd say more, I wouldn't even know, probably like kind of the stigma around it. Like there's kind of a lot of like foul language. I wouldn't even say foul language. She didn't care that I said foul language. I always have cursed all my life, but it was kind of more of like the content of the game, like
Mm.
the way they treat people and like, because GTA is just full of assholes and that's kind of the point. And that's why it's funny, but it's kind of just like one of those things. But I don't think she
Around
really
the
even
time of
understood it. She was just like, yeah, no.
around
Even
the
though I was
time
playing Call of Duty since I was like 4 years old, shooting people daily, but you know, it is what it is.
on the daily, but it's like that stigma around it. It's like, don't let your kids play this. Why? It's bad.
Because they shoot people with RPGs. Oh yeah, my son's gonna get a fucking RPG out of the garage. Start fucking
just,
bombing people.
just like they do all these dangerous shots, and it's like you jumping out your window doing a quick scope.
Yeah.
Um,
360 hit my fucking neighbor.
the thing,
Like
the
it's
thing,
so stupid.
the thing you're not gonna care about, which is funny to me, because I'm really hyped for this, is that Nintendo will be launching a Nintendo Switch online, a Game Boy and Game Boy Color Advance thing for the Switch, like all the titles, not all the titles, but like specific titles.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like they're make so if you have a Nintendo Switch and you pay for Nintendo Online, there's an NES and an SNES emulator on it where you Nintendo
Oh, you
release
play
like
the old games?
you can play all the old games. But obviously,
That's sick.
growing up, I played the fucking Game Boy. That was the
Yeah,
console I
so did
played.
I.
But you don't have a Switch, and I do because I'm superior. I'm the superior
I
gamer.
mean, my
Fuck
brother has a
PCs.
Switch, and I would probably rub it off him.
Fuck PCs, Nathan. Nintendo Switch is
I
the way to
I
go.
I mean, I have one in the house, but I just never use it because there's no games. I kind of would actually like to play some of the Pokemon games on it if I could get it off my brother, but you know, I'll see about that.
They're pretty good. But
If like, is there a way I can do this for like the console kind of way? I was gonna say if it's like if there's a way I could stream that, it'd be sick.
I mean, you could stream just the games. You could just emulate the games that you definitely own, 100% own, and there's no way they can prove that you don't own the games.
Sure.
Uh, on your PC. Like
Yeah.
I do. I
Yeah.
actually end up like if I do every emulated game, I actually generally do own it because
Mm.
it's the law.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because I wanted to play like the Sword or Shield Pokemons because that actually looks pretty fun. I actually haven't played a Pokemon game in so many years.
I've had a good few hours of Sword and Shield. Well, I have Shield, and I kind of just got so bored playing it. I haven't got the mentality to play a Pokemon game at this age.
Yeah, I think that's like also another problem. It's like I feel like I'd want to play it, but I just wouldn't.
Mm.
Like I feel like that's why I was like when I seen it was like 60 quid, I was like, no, thank you. I'm not paying that much for a fucking Pokemon game that I'll probably play once.
Especially when Fire Red is the best Pokemon game, and they haven't made
Yeah,
one since.
eggs, exactly. Nah, Emerald was goaded. Fire Red was kind of sick as well, because Fire Red.
Because it was Charizard. And Charizard's
Yeah,
cool, and I
exactly.
still played as Squirtle, even though Charizard was on the cover.
Oh my god.
um,
Nah, Charizard was always my favorite.
I love Charizard, but Squirtle was mine because
Yeah,
I'm a
I wonder
basic
why.
bitch.
Yeah, basic bitches do like squirting.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, okay. Let's segue onto the main topic. Nathan, do you ever think that your job you don't make enough money?
yes,
Well,
always.
how does it make you feel that?
Fish
How
prime.
does it make you feel
uh,
that Cameron Diaz made 42 million for a bad teacher?
she made 42 million for
Yeah.
bad teacher. What the fuck? What do you mean?
That's what she made. That's what she made in the movie. Oh no,
I just
wait,
saw.
that was the total gross of the movie. Sorry.
Someone take that off her.
No, that movie totally grossed that, which still is blows my
Oh
mind.
yeah,
No, does it? Wait,
yeah. I mean, Bad Teacher wasn't that bad, but I'm like, yeah,
what's the
it's
difference between
alright.
salary and total income? I'm confused.
Salary is like what you get per year. Total income is what you've made out of it total. So
Oh,
basically, like most actors get paid per year for like their film roles because it's like if the film's still being like
oh
obviously
yeah, like when it
watched
goes straight to
and
DVD and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
so like they'll probably get like an advance from when like for actually acting in the film, and then after that they get like a salary every year. Like I know fucking uh one of the actors, like he was like a friend of my dad's who was in Harry Potter. I literally asked my mom the other day because I couldn't remember uh his fucking name, and I now forget. It was literally about 3 days ago I asked her, but I don't know why I forget. Anyway, he was in that film and he gets like paid, I think like a decent amount every year because it was Harry Potter and he was in
Jesus.
a lot of them. So like yeah, they get like, so basically the total earnings is what they've made out of all of those payments in total, you know.
Well, she made 40K, 40
Hmm.
million. Sorry for that
Okay,
entire movie.
it's pretty
40
good.
million. 40 million.
Well, yeah, we have a list of. We decided to pick like because I actually thought of this the other day because I was looking at highest paid sportsmen because it was like I think McGregor probably posted it because he is the highest paid sportsman this year. And I was like thinking of highest paid actors, seeing as we talk about a lot of film and gaming, and then yeah, so we have like a list here of highest paid actors from 2017, 2018, basically in the last 4 years, and there's kind of a lot of ones you'd expect. And there's a few I wouldn't really expect to be up there, you know.
Like Bruce Willis for Sixth Sense.
Mm. Sixth Sense is a sick film.
It's a six film.
Six film, yeah.
Yeah, 100
Yeah,
million overall total income from that movie.
yeah. I mean, it is. Yeah, it has been out a long time. He gets like 40 million a year from it, but I didn't think that many people would still be watching that film. Or
Neither do I.
a lot of people I know haven't even watched that film. Like I've only watched it because, like, my mom threw it down my throat for so many years because she loves it.
I
But
watched it on RT. RT for people who aren't in Ireland is the Irish like BBC. It's like the
mm,
state-run TV show, and they played it a while ago, and I'm like, this just does not feel like something. Like that's when I watched it, like 2017. I was like,
uh,
this does not feel like a movie that should be on RTE at 5 o'clock in the
yeah,
day.
yeah, it came out in 1999. So I forgot that Bruce Willis is even in that. I don't even remember half that film, even though I probably watched it about a year or two ago at this point. And it's a very good film, though. Very, very good film.
I'm just
So
questioning where that will.
I'm surprised.
Uh,
But yeah, that's like, and then there's, these are just for single productions, though. Do you still have that list for the last 4 years?
yeah, that's if you look at that list, Nathan, that we're both looking at. If you scroll down, it's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
but you were still like up the top looking at
Oh, I
the
was looking
biggest
at
part.
Keanu Reeves for Matrix, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I know they're filming back to back, and they came out the same year because the idea was at the start of the year to get the first one and the second. Like it's
yeah,
this new thing like they're gonna do. Didn't work out, but
yeah,
he made 156 million for the two worst Matrix movies.
yeah. The two bad ones.
That's
But
crazy.
maybe it was just there was a lot of hype around them,
That's true. Well, right,
and they
Matrix
just got a lot of
Reloaded
views from it.
isn't bad. It's
Yeah, it's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
It's Revelations. That's one of the worst I've ever seen.
Yeah. I don't think I've even watched Revolutions.
Don't watch it. It's
Yeah,
not
I
worth
think
it.
I've seen Reloaded and I've seen the original Matrix, but I don't think I've seen the third one. But 156 mil, 30 mil a year, that's kind of crazy.
Cray cray.
So he's like the highest paid for any single production, but they're like that's like two productions put into one,
Yeah.
so it's kind of cheating. So, Keanu Reeves, you're breathtaking. Anyway,
Well, he's not the highest for one production. It's more like he's the highest. He's made so much money from
mm,
the overall of this movie being out.
yeah, 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 exactly.
Uh,
Then there's
Robbie Downey
kind
Jr.,
of
who's he's just littered over
yeah,
this page.
yeah, he's just everywhere. Like this guy is. I literally looked up his net worth right after this. There's like this is only like a fraction of his films that are like of like even the Avengers films and stuff. And there's like 40 million, 40 million, 40 million, 75 million, 75 million, 75 million plus. Like, and then his net worth says 300 million. I was like, yeah, they're fucking capping. There's no fucking shot. His net worth is a fucking 300 mil.
he's he,
Like,
he's making bank from these movies. Like
yeah,
he is the star attraction of these movies, so it makes
yeah.
sense that he's making all this money.
And these films are like some of the biggest films of this era, of like the last fucking decade. Like, if not more. Like,
Yeah,
they've literally,
like
like,
Doctor
a lot of these
Doolittle.
films, yeah, Doctor
He
Dolittle,
was that
exactly.
was a huge movie he was in.
I'm surprised actually to not see Leonardo DiCaprio as much on this list.
Yeah,
There is the Titanic here, which is 40 mil, but
he's on this once, is he? Once? Yeah,
yeah, he's on
once.
it once. Yeah, he's on this list once. I really expected to see him much more, and then probably like I would expect to see like De Niro and all the
Oh,
classics
shit.
as well a bit more. But
I
I
apologize
suppose
for
at
that
the
noise.
time, I suppose at the time maybe that they were making their films, like they weren't as widely obtainable, and it would have been, I don't know, maybe the viewership is kind of spread over time. Like
Yeah,
everyone knows them, and everyone is like, most people have seen them. But I feel like it's kind of a situation where everyone knows them, but maybe not a lot of people have seen those films, and they didn't get as much money even back then when they came out
I think
as you get today.
I think a big thing on these movies though as well is first and foremost, all these actors here are huge, so these are obviously on these on a very detailed contract, so they're making more money off them anyway.
Yeah,
But
yeah, true.
if you notice there's timestamps on these, and a lot of these movies are early 2000s or just close enough to the early 2000s when DVDs became a thing,
Yeah,
and
true,
like
true.
movies would like sometimes base their thing off DVD sales.
And also, if you look at it since then,
We have two streaming services that are huge, which are Disney and Netflix.
since then, like, yeah, a lot of the numbers, as it starts going up that list, the numbers get higher and higher. It starts getting more into the tens, like, starts
Yeah,
going from like 2010 to 2018.
when DVD
And
culture was fucking
yeah,
huge, and then we went into Netflix, and Netflix, like I've seen a lot of
yeah,
these movies on Netflix,
yeah, exactly.
so they're pumping money into it, making more money go into the thing.
It's like, yeah, it's exactly, it's like, as like kind of we get more into, films have become more obtainable in the last like 2 decades,
Yeah,
and it is that thing of, the more people that can see it, the more people that will see it. And
I should have made this point to Sixth Sense, and I find it funny. Do you know how Bruce Willis works? Have you ever like heard about this?
no,
Bruce Willis works on a mil a day contract for most things he does now.
really?
Yeah, that's why he's not an Expendables 3 because he want him to work they want to give him 3 mil for 4 days and he said no.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
and he's hit his final form by the way. So he does something, it's a mil a day. So any day, the full day he works, it's a mil a day. He's on a Russian ad.
This
Um,
motherfucker.
oh no, it gets worse. He's on a Russian ad where he's talking. It's like a mobile phone ad where it's like there's like a mobile phone service like I don't know what's about like Vodafone or
Yeah.
any of that.
Three, or yeah.
Yeah, if I can't even think of an American one, but he's on one of those like mobile,
AT&T or some
yeah,
shit, I'm pretty sure
TNT,
as
like
well.
a mobile service, and they deep fake his face onto a bald guy, and he got like 10 mil for that or something like that, and maybe I think it might be
Oh
3 mil.
fucking
He
hell.
got I don't know the exact number, and I'm not gonna try guess it, but like he
I
got
mean, to
so
be
much money
fair,
for that.
he
He
is worth
wasn't there,
hundreds of millions.
but he wasn't even there.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? He was...
It's just crazy to me.
that's actually crazy. That is actually crazy. What a legend, though. Yeah, honestly deserve to take it. If you can get it, you might as well take
Dig it,
it.
yeah. I think at what point though will we run out of caring for Bruce Willis and stuff though? Because if he's in a movie like they're
Yeah.
like, oh, Bruce Willis in this movie, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not like one of those names where it's like, oh shit. It's not like Will Smith or Robert Downey Jr. or fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, when those names like those are said, you're like, oh shit, I need to see them, you know?
Mm.
And it's like, I think with
Like,
Bruce Willis, it's just like, oh, it's just some ball cunt.
just some bald cunt making more movies when he should have stopped. Yes, I
Yeah,
can't wait to
exactly.
watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah, literally. Like,
uh, yeah, it's crazy to me how his contract works. It's funny.
I just noticed Harrison Ford is on this for Indiana Jones.
Is he?
That's, yeah, 65 mil.
I can see that in
That's,
my eyes. Oh yeah. And Kingdom of the
and
Crystal Skull. That's the
yeah,
worst one.
yeah. exactly. That's what I was also thinking, but I didn't want to mention it.
That's
Um,
that's when you know it's a bad movie when Shia LaBeouf plays your kid in it. Like that's so bad. Oh my god.
oh, there is another DiCaprio one here. Inception's here too. I didn't even see that one. I only seen Titanic.
Some of these,
Inception sounds.
like, I'm genuinely surprised by some of these. Like Jim Carrey, Yes Man. How is that his biggest
Yeah, I was
movie
like,
when The
I was
Truman
like,
Show
that's.
exists?
I thought that too, and fucking Ace Venturas and stuff as well. I was like, yes, man, that's really the one they put on the list. I feel like he definitely made more of Truman Show, hundred
I
percent.
feel like, or maybe like, what's see this thing? That's my whole back to going like this, where it's like 2008, Jim Carrey was a huge name. When he was making the movies in the
Yeah,
90s, he was like just coming into stardom. So I
like
think a
he
lot of this
had
is,
Yes Man, The Truman Show, Ace Ventura. It's like they all kind of coming out around the same time, and he was just banging.
well, you know, Yes Man came out much later than that. So he was a
Really?
bigger
Oh yeah, it
star.
would have
So
been.
he
Yeah,
had a lot more. Because Ace Ventura and
yeah,
all that was like in the mid 90s to late 90s.
yeah. True, true. So
So
yeah, his name was kind of a bigger name
so I think they
when
just
they
have
kind
better
of.
contracts. That's what it is.
Yeah, true.
That's
Yeah,
why,
because they wouldn't like when it's like a film that they're only first being cast for. They don't know it's gonna like blow up that
yeah.
much. His contract isn't gonna be as much. Yeah, you're right there.
How was War of
Mel
Worlds on
Gibson
this?
for me to who?
War of Worlds, the Tom Cruise movie. It,
Who is that there?
I don't lie. I
I,
don't.
I actually I actually hate how much Tom Cruise is on this list. I hate to say it, but I hate it. I just don't think he's a good actor, and he's also
He's
short.
the everyman Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he can do so much. Mission Impossible 1,
Mission
Mission
Impossible
Impossible 1,
2.
Mission
Don't
Impossible 2. Like,
don't worry, you can change it up. You can do Top Gun.
oh yeah, and War of the Worlds. Apparently, I've never even fucking seen that film. Like,
I didn't enjoy that movie whatsoever. I don't know why people like it. I don't know how it's made this much
I,
money.
I've
But
never
look,
seen it. Yeah, it's like a
I'm
hundred mil for that. Like what?
I'm just a man who has a
I'm
very
surprised
specific
Mission
taste.
Impossible 2. I mean, Mission. It's probably the same thing with contracts once again.
Yeah.
That Mission Impossible 2 has the higher pay, but like I just hate how much he's on this list. To be honest, I just don't think he's a good actor. Like I hate to say it for people that are fucking diehard Tom Cruise fans, but I just don't think he is.
I think Tom Cruise is kind of like I don't think he's fully like this, but he's kind of like The Rock and Kevin Hart, where it's like you know what you're getting with a Tom Cruise movie. You know
Yeah,
where it's gonna
yeah,
go. You know how it's gonna be.
yeah. With The Rock, you know you're gonna be in a jungle, and
That's 100% true.
like,
Uh, why is it? Yeah, why has he got so many movies in jungles? He got the two Jumanjis. He's got Welcome to the Jungle,
yeah,
the
you
fucking
just
Journey to the
they,
Center of the Earth.
anything that's a fucking jungle film, they're just like, all right, we know how to get
If
here.
he ever gets cast as Tarzan in a movie, I think I'm
Oh
gonna
my
die.
fuck, yeah. You need to go over the fair first, but like,
Try to get
it's
himself, try
funny.
to re-edit himself into the Return of the Jedi when they try to fight the Ewoks.
I'm also seeing here that the Sandra Bullock in Gravity 2013 made 70 plus over mil.
What the
Like
fuck is
Gravity was
Gravity?
that? I think I've seen it at one point, but it's not good, and that's why I don't remember it. Like it's just kind of one of those space films. We got trapped in space, and we need help. Send help.
Oh,
Lol. Like
I thought this was called like intersection or something like that.
there's a load of them. There's like the fucking Martian. But I'm surprised this one's here. Like why did she
I
get so much for
I
it?
saw The
Then again,
Martian in cinema on a date, and I was so sick. I don't know what came over me, but I just like the movie. Like, I have this thing where I play like Minecraft or something like that, and my head I might get this like thing with my eyes, and I feel really sick. I don't know what it's called.
a different planet.
I got that with Martian. I
Yeah,
had to
you're just
go out of the cinema and get
wow,
sick.
that joke just didn't land with you. I
Wait,
can't
what was
believe it.
it?
I said you were just on a different planet.
Oh my god, I was out of this world. No lie. But yeah, I got that with Martian somehow, and I'm like, how did this happen? Wait, are we on about Martian? The
Yeah,
what's the Matt Damon movie?
yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the movie I'm on about. I was
Also,
like, the
speaking of
different
Matt Damon,
version.
he was here like in Ireland so much over the lockdown. Like everyone was raving about it. I was just like, I swear he has family here. Can you just leave him alone? Like one actual famous person comes to Ireland and everyone's like, oh my fucking god,
Everybody, run!
we must meet Matt Damon. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was
In
in.
America, people just be like,
Ah,
so,
it's Matt Damon.
like,
We never get this though. We never get anyone big
yeah,
come over to Ireland.
fucking Ryan Tuberty. And then
Oh,
McGregor comes
I met
back
Ryan
once a year,
Tuberty.
and
Oh
that's
yeah,
about
we
it.
met Ryan Tuberty together.
Yeah, we
I
were
forgot
there on
about that. Holy shit.
Yeah, funny story. Maybe for another time.
Yeah, another time when no one who knows who Martin Tuberty is outside of
Yeah,
Ireland.
exactly.
You know who I'm
Yeah.
surprised is not on this a lot more?
Who?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking as
He's on it
well. Is
twice.
it Alice in Wonderland and what's the other one? Pirates of
Pirates
the
of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean,
Yeah.
Stranger Child. I've never seen a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
What?
I couldn't watch them. I tried to watch the first
I
one.
thought you'd be like a massive fan of
No.
them.
And I like Johnny. I love Johnny Depp in movies. I just have
I feel
no
like they're
interest in
exactly your type of film. They're just shit.
it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm a bit biased because I hate pirate shit. Uh,
I mean, you're not wrong. My favorite movie is Space Jam, so
exactly. Well, the original one or the new one?
obviously the original one.
Oh yeah, that's a good film, but
The new one, surprisingly, for what it was and what it was gonna be, it was
I
pretty
haven't
okay.
even I haven't even seen it. A lot of people said it was terrible.
Oh, our friend Bob Bergen raps in it.
Oh yeah, Paul Bergen's the goat.
Yeah, we've only found out who
If
he
you don't know,
was today. But
if you don't know who Bob Bergen is, go look him up and go look what he's in. He is in way too much shit. He voice acts in like every film you've ever seen.
yeah,
Like any voice acting role possible he plays. It's so weird,
it's
and I don't know how I've
crazy.
never heard of his name. Um, anyone else here?
There's no one else kind of
Amir
like
Khan, like for Dango's 39 million. I
what
don't
is
think I've ever even seen Danga.
what is it? I've never even heard of it.
I've heard of Amir Khan, but I can't even think of what else he's in. Let me have a look. Is he even anything else? Successful acting career. Uh, I think these are. It must be some
Foreign
kind of
movies.
yeah foreign movies that we wouldn't know. They're probably just really big in other cultures.
You probably just recognize Khan as a last name because it's a very like.
No, I've seen him before,
Oh, I don't know
but
who he is. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
lie.
really know. I don't really know why I know him. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah.
Jack Nicholson is on this list. Holy shit!
What Jack Nicholson? Where is he?
Yeah, he's for the Batman.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just,
I've seen that. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's surprising me. A Batman movie got on this list.
yeah. I mean, for how much Avengers are on it, it would be weird if DC weren't on it. You
No,
know,
I wouldn't be
Some
surprised if DC weren't on it. I'm surprised that Christian Bale isn't on this for the terrible contract
yeah,
for The Dark Knight because that movie made bank.
yeah. That film is one of this. It's incredible. I'm also surprised Brad Pitt isn't on it that much, and he's on it for Ocean's 11, which is I don't know, it's a good film,
Just
but I'm surprised that's the only thing he's in for.
not even Fight Club.
Yeah, it's fucking Brad Pitt, like motherfucker. But I
I
think
mean,
also Fight Club's another one of those
Sylvester
things where
Stallone is on
contracts.
this.
But I think another thing, contracts are money. Like this is a money list. It's not, famous film list or
That's true. But Arnold's on it and Sylvester Stallone's on it, so I'm taking that as Arnold is the superior between the two of them.
yeah. But once again, Arnold, Terminator 3, the third one, higher contracts.
Right after the best Terminator movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still I don't care. The Arnold's better than Stallone. If anyone has a problem with that. Herdy TV is my name.
You're just trying to make beef with people so they come to your stream.
No, they go into your stream and bully
Yeah,
you.
yeah. They'll go to my stream asking where the fuck you are because you're never on stream.
I stream daily, once a week.
Yeah.
um,
I stream daily one fucking week a year. Like, then there's like the fucking highest paid actors of
yeah,
2017 was
I,
Mark Wahlberg,
what
68
was he
million.
in? Was there a Transformers came out then or something?
I don't know what like I'm also thinking what came out that year that he was you know stuck him up there.
I mean, what was came out in 2018 that George Clooney made 240 million
What was the last film George Clooney was even in?
in Batman Forever?
Yeah. Uh, what the fuck? Looking through his contents, I just see like Syria, gun control, LGBT rights. What has he got to do? Activism and public. He must just talk about these a lot at some point. I've never heard of it.
Is this just
Uh,
like no? This is movies. Yes, this can't be like anything else.
um, yeah.
Oh no, right no, because if you look underneath, it says
Oh,
George Clooney, 2018 earned mainly from the June 2017 sales of Casamigos tequila. So he didn't make it for
oh, so
movies.
it's just actors' highest paid earnings. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and then Dwayne
How
Johnson
did
just
Mark Wahlberg get there
yeah.
still?
What did he do? Did he like make an OnlyFans or something?
I don't fucking
No, Mark
know.
Wahlberg. I got an OnlyFans. Oh, Mark Wahlberg.
Dwayne Johnson really just be stacking this list though for years.
Yeah,
But then
he's
again, he was like fucking most followed person on Instagram at one point, and
that's
like
true.
he makes a lot of. He has his tequila brand as well. Um, he's
He'll
a famous wrestler. That's where he makes all his money from, is wrestling.
think about it. If he goes back to wrestling, it's just bank.
Oh, oh, definitely, yeah. But that's not gonna happen. I think he's beyond that.
I don't
But
know
yeah,
what Mark
so
Wahlberg did in
it's just looking
2017.
at Dwayne Johnson like in the last 4 years, 2017 65 million, 2018 I don't know why it went up that much in 2018, but it went to 124 million, 89 million 2019, and then last year 87 million.
Thing is, though, he's always in movies. But
What
like,
made Ryan Reynolds get 71 mil last year?
have you noticed that Jackie Chan finished fifth 3 years out of the four?
Oh yeah, isn't his actual name isn't Jackie Chan?
No, I saw it the other day. Shit,
Yeah,
I watched a
it's Fang Shilong.
documentary. Not documentary. I watched the Graham Norton thing.
Yeah, when he was like, everyone sees me, they go, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, it's like no one does that with anyone else.
He's like, what was he said? I wish someone quotes me and just say it. He said like some other actor's name,
Brad
but did
Pitt.
the same
Wah!
action. Yeah, it's like Brad Pitt.
His real name is shit,
Fang
Fong
Shilong. Yeah,
Fang Shilon, but he's Jackie Chan as a thing. Oh, actually,
yeah. It's
I
like a stage name,
watched
which is what he's known as at this point.
I watched Shang-Chi yesterday, right? I went to go see it, and someone told me that his stunt crew did the movie, but I don't know how right that is.
You mean like he didn't do the stunts?
No, like his stunt crew like helped choreograph the movie apparently, but I
I mean,
don't know how
probably. Yeah.
true that is.
I mean, wouldn't they? It's not their job.
No, yeah,
Or was
no,
it like a
but
film he wasn't involved in?
no, like as in it was just I don't know, I'm confused. It was either he did something to show like a tribute to Jackie Chan or his stunt crew was in the movie.
Hmm.
I can't remember and I feel really dumb now forgetting because I went on a big hype how cool this was and I've already forgotten it.
Well, anyway, coming off of Jackie Chan, last year Ben Affleck number four, 55 mil.
You could well he made some money off the Snyder cut. Oh, that was this year, was it? Oh shit.
This is here, yeah.
What the fuck did Ben Affleck do last year?
Then there's Vin Diesel number five last year. Maybe they're just
He's
making money off other stuff because this
hmm.
isn't just off their films. This is
Ben Affleck sold the
uh,
bat suit.
like there's Sophia what's her name, Vergera. The fuck your one that's in what's that family? It's a
Modern
Modern
Family?
Family. Yeah, she's number
Manny.
nine last year.
Oh, Manny.
Oh yeah,
I
Will
can't stand her
Smith's
voice.
is probably on like all these lists except for 2017. He's on 2018. He's on 2020. He's not in the top 10 of 2019 either.
Well, The Rock actually made it on the top two of every year, which
Yeah,
is
literally top two of every year. That is. Sheesh.
the one thing I just
Chris Hemsworth in 2019.
balling. Well, he had Ragnarok and Endgame, did he not?
Yeah, true. He had two big films that year. I think it was 2019 that Ragnarok came out, was it?
If it wasn't, it was 2018.
Mm.
But still, he was in other
He,
movies. In that
he's he's he's
Hotel
also on
Saul or
most of
something
these
like that.
lists.
Huh?
He's also on most of these lists. He's also a fucking model as well. So
That's true.
like, I mean, I say he is like I haven't even looked. I don't think I even follow him on Instagram, but I'd say his Instagram is is
Oh,
stacked
he
full
put
of
a photo
women
up.
that want him.
He put a photo up the other day. Well, no, he finished like I think it was like a couple of weeks ago. Put a photo up. It was like they finished filming for the Thor movie, and like the bloke's arm
Oh
was
yeah,
bigger than my
it's like a
head.
truck. Yeah, he's like literally like a
Like
truck.
thing is though, he
It's
do you remember a stunt double like came out and said like he's like he basically just hates eating
yeah.
food because Chris Hemsworth wants to get bigger, and he's like, well, now I have to get bigger.
He's like, please, man, I can't do this.
You're too big. He's too big. It's
Yeah,
impressive, but holy
I
shit.
would hate to be that guy's stunt double. Even worse, Dwayne Johnson. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, yeah.
Imagine being a fucking stunt double for that guy.
We just
Did you see that?
CGI stunt
Actually,
double.
did you see that recently? That there was a like a fucking cop in America that was like spotted and he looks exactly like Dwayne Johnson. Even Dwayne Johnson commented on it. He was like, we should go for a drink of like, and then he like plugged his fucking tequila.
Oh yeah,
A
that
classic.
doesn't
But like,
surprise me.
I literally was like, wait, is this a different person? I was like, this has to be a troll. But then I seen Dwayne Johnson actually commented on it and I was like, huh? I was like, this is actually a legit thing. Like he looks, and I mean, like I couldn't even, actually, honestly, I couldn't even, bar the fact that he was wearing his officer uniform, I wouldn't have been able to tell who was who. Like
Jesus.
they look exactly like each other. Like it's not like one of those look-alike sort of looks like him. And maybe it was because he's wearing sunglasses, so you can really see his eyes. So it's hard to tell when you can't actually see someone's eyes.
Yeah,
But I mean, like he
and he was
looked
wearing a
oh like
mask and a big hat, so like. But
no,
apart
not
from
that
that, he
one.
looked like him. No, I got you.
He was also wearing a puffy jacket.
There was this big black sheet in front of him, but like.
Oh, he was about 4 foot taller than him.
But
How
yeah,
tall is Dwayne Johnson? Isn't
he's
he
six
like actually?
four, like every good wrestler.
Yeah, yeah.
Every like big wrestler like
I was like,
that's
I
been
always
famous as
imagined
being
him
six
being
four.
taller. Yeah, about 6'4", I'd say. But I always imagine him being like, in my head, I picture him as being taller. A, because like he's just huge, and B, because he's always next to Kevin Hart, so it makes him look so much taller.
Have you seen the photo where it's like Kevin Hart meets The Rock, and The Rock is like double Kevin Hart's height, and then it's like The Rock meets Shaq, and then Shaq's like double The Rock's height, and
Yeah,
Shaq
double
meets the
Isaac.
tallest player, tallest person in the world, and it's
Yeah,
like double Shaq's height. It's like this is a weird pyramid.
we should just put fucking Kevin Hart next to the tallest guy and just yeah, have fun with that. It's fucking weird. Also, Salman Khan, who the fuck is he?
I think
Indian
that's
actor, 37 mil. He was in the top 9 of 20. But yeah, there's a lot of kind of Indian actors that, because they have like fucking, because there's
big of.
so many people in India, like the
I
population's
think it's
just
Collywood is India and Bollywood is
yeah.
somewhere else.
I don't know.
Have you ever watched Indian movies, like Indian action movies?
I've seen probably like terrible troll ones, but I haven't
When
seen
a
anything
guy in
recent.
work who's Indian was showing me some of them, and oh my god, like he's like these are just like I've seen an Avengers movie, and it's like it's kind of realistic, and then I saw this. He was
What
like saying like he saw the Avenger movies, and he's like that's kind of realistic, and he looked at his movies, and he was like, yeah, I don't know how I like this stuff. Like doing like these crazy flips, and like there's one he
oh
showed
yeah,
me where this guy like
their films
slapped
are
his
always
knee and stopped a train. I'm like, what?
yeah, they're it's so like their films are always just like it's like they're like real life but terrible animes. Like
Yeah,
it's like what the
that's
fuck's
exactly
even
what it is.
happening?
It's like if an anime happened in real life.
Yeah,
But like I can see the interest in them though. They kind of like
yeah.
that
They
kind
they
of
have that kind of quirkiness, like they're yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You can see why. There's obviously a market for it. Clearly, there's a lot of money in it. So yeah. Um,
I
but
think
yeah, it's like you can even see in this list how like even in the last 4 years how the pay is going up.
yeah, that's true.
Especially for actors who come up on it multiple times.
Like
Like
Vin
Robert
Diesel
Downey
somehow.
Jr. in 2017 was 48 million, and then by fucking 28 by or in 2017 it was 48 million. By 2018 it had doubled. Like,
Yeah,
and then in 2019 it dropped somehow. But
I think though like some of these actors are coming up on it, and like I genuinely don't know what you were in. Like some of them like The Rock. He was just in like probably four movies in 2017, four movies in
yeah, he
2018.
was making a lot of money from other things too.
But like people like Robbie and Jr. like okay, an Avengers came out then. Like Adam
Mm,
Sandler like or a Netflix movie of yours came out then.
true.
um The one thing I
Yes,
just
a lot.
don't know is right. I'm looking at this and what did Ben Affleck do last year?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, what did he do? All I know him for is Batman.
I know him from a few movies, but what did
I
he
mean,
do?
I
And
mean, he's in a lot of films, but
his awesome
if you,
tattoo on his
oh,
back.
wasn't he in some other film last year that was terrible? It was like this basketball film.
Oh, the way
He was,
back.
yeah, the way back, yeah. But I definitely made 55 million from that.
No, because he was in a movie called The Last Thing He Wanted, and then yeah, I think he was in two movies.
Same with Vin Diesel. Is that probably just
Yeah, that's just 2017 was Fast and
no
Furious
2018 Vin Diesel though?
18. What?
Yeah, but 2017 is understandable, but he's in 2020. I mean,
Yeah, Fast
What
and
did he do
Furious.
last year? Well, was it? Oh yeah, it
No, that
wasn't
was
the Fast
this
and
year.
Furious.
Oh, what year are
Yeah,
we in?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I mean, they're making bread. That's all that really matters. Adam
That's
Sandler's there, scattered around a few times. Don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's making bread. Chris Evans was in 2019. That's Avengers films again. Man, those motherfuckers who got like cast for Avengers films, they are lucky motherfuckers. Like Jesus, they're all incredible and amazing actors. But Jesus
they make
Christ,
him bank.
it's just one film series, and they never the rest of their family never have to work again. Like it is crazy. Like
No,
that is
I think Vin Diesel's in the new Avatar movie. But I might be wrong.
in the new. He's in the new. Actually, no, he isn't. He's in Arc too.
Oh, he's in Act Two, but he's also apparently in Avatar too.
Really? Oh, maybe.
Interesting.
Aren't they? Isn't like either Dwayne Johnson or Vin Diesel not doing, or I think they're just not doing fucking Fast and Furiouses again. And don't they like hate each other?
No, so what it is on a quick rundown on this, they don't like each other because Vin Diesel's an idiot, and well, he's not an idiot. He just doesn't like The Rock, and because he has like full kind of creative control on uh the Fast and Furious movies, he doesn't want The Rock in the movie because he's like he doesn't think he suits it. And then Vin Diesel came out and said he didn't do some kind of like I don't know what he used. He used a mad word that like I've never heard of and that he clearly heard of yesterday and thought he'd bring it up today in the
It's a
interview.
meeting.
Yeah,
He heard it in a meeting, and
he
he's
heard it
just
in a
like,
meeting
I'm
and was
using
like,
that.
I'm gonna use this big word, and it was really stupid. I can't think of what it was, but so he didn't want The Rock in it, and then The Rock was
Well, he
like,
is right, to be honest.
but like it's
I don't think Dwayne Johnson suits Fast and Furious. I think since he's been in them, they've gone downhill
really because people
because
say
they become action films and not driving films.
yeah, but like five
But
was like
it was already going that way, to be fair. But
yeah, five was considered the best. Six was my favorite, and then I think seven and eight for me, I like were quite
six
dry.
was your favorite. I can hardly even watch past five.
Nah, six was pretty good, but
Like
like
seven, I can watch because it's the classic. Well, no, I wouldn't say the classic, but it's the one fucking the last one Paul Walker was in and all that shit. But I think the first like three are like the best ones
well no, I think the first and the third one
for
are the best
driving.
ones. The second one is terrible, even though it has my two favorite cars from the franchise. But yeah,
Everyone's
so
good. It's just they
uh,
had a terrible actor for
I
it.
rewatched it recently. It's not good. It's really not good. It's so hard to watch.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, I mean it's called Too Fast, Too Furious. What were you expecting? Something good?
Yeah, it's not great. Tokyo Drift is good.
Tokyo Drift's the best, but like some people hate
Yeah.
it.
See, I thought I think it'd be so much better if they just got a better white guy to play that character. He's such a bad actor. But like the rest of the film, like, the actual film is really good, and then there's the drifting, which is like the cars and all that are sick.
What's wrong with Sean from Tennessee?
Exactly.
I love him. He's in the new one as well. He's like came back in the new
Really?
one. Yeah, the new one's wild.
Yeah, I wasn't even arsed watching it. I seen the trailer and I was just like, that's not even Fast and Furious anymore. They can fuck off.
See, I'm kind of a person
No,
that's
no money
like
from me.
I like these movies because they're really dumb, and I
Yeah, see, I just want to watch Fast and Furious for cars. I like to see racing and like the thing that was like always sick that I loved about Fast and Furious was like when they have those car meetups and they do like actual drag racing, and like those scenes are always amazing. It's like the whole kind of like they have this like whole street party atmosphere, and then they all just dip as soon as the fucking police come, and like that whole side of Fast and Furious was like what made Fast and Furious, and
You
then it
just
just became
explained
like
Point Break the movie.
yeah, exactly. But it's like, and then it went from that, and they just took out Fast, and it was just Furious. It was just explosions, jump fucking flying through buildings, and like it was just like, what is even happening? I was
But
like, am I watching? I didn't even know what film to even compare it to. It's just
that's what I like
explosions, and
about
that's
them.
it.
They're like Transformers. They're not good movies
Yeah,
in any shape or form in the word a good movie, but they're
it's just
so
like
fun to watch because they're so batshit crazy.
all that action, and there's
That's
no
the thing
actual
I love.
storyline happening.
What I
Yeah,
love.
I like that stuff, but I like that stuff, but I need storyline with it. I need some I need it to make sense. It's like Avengers and like the Avengers and all like even all of their like
But these are better than the
Iron
Avengers,
Man and
Nathan.
all that. But it's like they have um like there's a lot of action going on, but at least there's actually a storyline happening too.
There is.
It's like,
The storyline for Fast and Furious 8 is that Vin Diesel is turned evil, and the seven people that could easily beat him up can't beat him up. Tell me something wrong about that storyline.
yeah, it's a great storyline. The writers did an amazing job.
But basically, the whole beef with them is that like Vin Diesel doesn't think he suits the series, and I can kind of see that. But like, it's also The Rock. Like, at what point are you saying that this series needs like a certain thing to it when it's
There's
just
no jungle. He's
no
dead right.
jungle. There's no jungle. That's what it is. Vin
He's
Diesel's
dead
like,
fucking right. Yeah, he's
there's no
right.
jungle, and then The Rock is pissed off because Vin Diesel got to do the Ark trailer because that was in a
Yeah,
jungle.
he's just mad. And if he's in a Avatar too, he's just like, no, I
Yeah,
hate you.
there's a
You're in the
jungle
jungle,
there.
and I'm not in
Yeah,
the jungle.
it's
This
so
is,
unfair. You know what? I'm on The Rock
yeah.
side on this. He's
No,
right.
I'm on Vin Diesel's side. I think Vin Diesel's right.
Nah, if you're
Look,
making a movie at the jungle in it and you're saying that The Rock isn't good enough, you know what I mean?
yeah, but The
You know what I
Rock shouldn't be in a
mean?
film that isn't in the jungle then.
Then why is Vin
You know what I
Diesel
mean?
making the movie with no jungle in it?
Because that's why he doesn't want them in it.
Actually, the first one where they go to a jungle, the first Fast and Furious movie they go to a jungle was 9 when The Rock wasn't in it.
Oh my
But
god. Yeah, true actually.
they like it's amazing to
Oh,
me.
it's so fucking stupid.
That's where The
We also
Rock.
forgot to mention that Tom Hanks is here, of course. Classic Saving Private Ryan, 40 mil, 1998. 40 mil for 1998. That's actually pretty big.
I think Tom Hanks' big most famous role for me is someone telling me they're going for a Tom Hank.
Yeah, I might go for Tom Hanks right now.
I
Then
gotta.
he's also in there for Forrest Gump, 70 mil. That's obviously just a fucking an actual classic. I'm
I,
surprised.
I need to put a disclaimer before you continue. The Tom Hank is
You don't need to describe Tom. I think that I'm
no,
pretty
no,
sure
but like
if they don't get the point, then they
it's a
shouldn't get
very
the
Irish
point.
thing to change the word to make it sound like something else. So what does Hank sound like?
Hank,
Hank,
Spank,
Spank, Crank.
uh, yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
I'm going for Ratchet and Clank. You know what I mean?
I'm
There's
going for Ratchet
the
and
the
Clank.
Irish words are so beautiful. No, but
Yeah, we really have a way with words. I'm surprised Tom Hanks isn't on here for fucking name of the film. Fuck
what
uh Wilson. Uh
what
fuck
movie?
what's that? The one with Wilson. What the fuck is why is my brain just going blank today with
Saving
every
Private
single thing?
Ryan?
No, what the fuck? You
What's
said what?
Wilson? What the fuck is Wilson?
When he fucking gets lost on the island.
Oh, oh shit. Castaway.
Yeah, Castaway. How did you
Castaway.
not remember the Wilson part?
I don't know. You confuse me. Like,
The little fucking ball and
I
he's
went through
screaming Wilson on
every
the fucking
movie of
raft.
Tom Hanks I've seen, and I didn't get to Wilson yet. Wilson Castaway. What am I saying?
Get the Wilson. He
Uh,
didn't get the Wilson either, I guess.
we move
I'm
on.
surprised Castaway isn't on this. That's a fucking big film.
Uh, I liked Castaway, but I
But
also it scared
this
me.
list would just be wrong regardless if Tom Hanks wasn't on it.
Yeah.
Like but once again, I'm also surprised another one is that Wolf of Wall Street isn't on here.
I wonder how much
I feel
Wilson made from the Castaway movie.
like he better have been paid.
They've been paid good money, man.
Yeah, he's like one
He's
of the
really
most
on the
fucking like
ball.
he's like one of the most famous. Oh my! Once again, away with words. Oh God. Well, I'm glad he got the pitch. Um.
Oh. I think we should move on to the end topic now, because Jesus
Yeah, yeah.
Christ.
I feel like we've been running with this for long enough. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
All right. So, what have you been doing slash playing lately, Luke?
I've finished 4 games this week.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm
And every time I text you, are you online? You're like, nah.
yeah, because I'm finishing games for a new project I'm doing with
Oh
uh
yeah.
my friend Dean. Um, we're playing true franchises and doing it a week. So like the first week will be next week, and it's a Need for Speed week.
Need for
So
Speed.
yeah, Need for
Oh, I
Speed
forgot they
week.
had games.
Yeah, they're not good. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm playing through them,
Why I
reviewing them.
forgot.
I played Need for Speed 2015 on the run, and then I played other another franchise. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. My voice is going. The Playing Sonic. Then I played 2 Sonic games, which were terrible. So it's starting off terribly. We haven't played a single good game yet. But
That's why our reviews are better. We play Halo.
yeah, we play Halo and try to kill each other. But
Yeah. No, you try to kill me, motherfucker. Okay, there was a whole bit where I was just shooting you and
you
saying I didn't do
oh
anything.
didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
misclick.
but apart from that, I've saw Shang-Chi yesterday, which I mentioned. I've been doing anything.
Hmm.
That's all I've been doing. What about you? Have you
Yeah,
been?
I've kind of just been at work, but on streams and stuff, I was actually been playing a lot more variety lately in like the last 2 weeks because Apex is kind of trash this season.
Hmm.
I played a bit of it the other day with Laura, but Laura Sita, streamer friend of mine, pretty cool, check her out. But I played a bit with her, but other than that, I've been playing like Valorant a bit. Also sucks, I hate that game, but it's kind of funny just chill and play with friends. And we just like there's always just you speak once in that game in game chat and Valorant, and then it just goes downhill from there. Like yesterday, me and Danielis, I didn't stream yesterday. We were just playing off stream. We were just having a few drinks, and Danielis just grabs our Discord link like to our friends channel. Or like to our friends server, posts it in the game chat, and like it's our team didn't join, but the whole enemy team joined, and then we made like a 5-man with them and played like 3 or 4 games with them, and it was really funny. But we are just taking the pace. So I played a bit of that, and I was playing TF2 like last weekend. That was a lot of fun. TF2 as in Titanfall 2, not Team Fortress 2. I need to always clarify that.
Team Fortress 2, the
That's
greatest
pretty
game
fun.
ever made.
Yeah, I haven't really played it.
Yeah, right.
But Titanfall 2 was actually pretty fun. I was kind of expecting it not to be that fun, but it's really fast paced, and I really enjoy that. Like I love fast paced games.
Be
That's
like
why I
Apex, so it's kind of like
yeah,
it's a
exactly.
Apex is a spawn of it. So
Yeah, exactly. It's like I just prefer those fast-paced games. It's like when I try to play Valorant, I just get so impatient and bored. That's why I stopped playing Siege because it just made me annoyed because I just can't sit there for 15 minutes waiting for someone to come to me. And yeah, so other than that, Formula One, obviously, I'm still
oh
playing
yeah,
loads of
fair.
that. And I just spent €200 on a wheel.
Yeah. Oh, I've
So
been playing Fortnite and I spent €30 on outfits.
yeah, what? Oh, when I was back, when I was spending fucking okay, slate him because it's 2021. He's buying Fortnite skins. I bought them in 2017, 2018. All right, so shut the fuck up, everyone. I may or may not have spent like probably about 300 quid on that game, maybe more.
Jesus,
But he's
game.
buying them in 2021. He's buying them in 2021. I don't want to hear it. All right.
I'm addicted
How?
to it. It's a very addictive game. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it in these seasons. It was so much more fun back in between season 1 and 5 was like the last season that was good.
I've been
And
playing
I
it.
mean
I've got a
the
good few
original
wins now.
season 1 of 5, not chapter 2.
It's actually picked up. It's like it's interesting to play now. I
I'd be
don't know.
down to play it, but I think
I'll
it's
play
just there's
with you.
too much. I feel there's just so much bullshit going on. It's like
See,
there's just random AI and bots everywhere.
I've
There's
been
so much
playing
like
it. You kind of get over it though. It's kind of like one of those things where it. This might sound weird because I know I complained about it when I first started playing it, but it makes the game a bit more like I can't go here because I'm gonna have to fight these bots. So I need to work my way around. So it kind of makes it a bit for me a bit more interesting actually, putting more obstacles on the pitch basically.
I mean yeah, I can see that side of it, but I always find feel like they kind of just get in the way and just be annoying.
Oh, they
And
do.
like
They've killed me
because
more
I
times than I can remember.
yeah, yeah like I just cause I played like the Fortnite from literally day one it came out, and I was like, I think I'm just. It was so raw back then, like because the game was still only developing. There wasn't even like, we were playing
Oh,
back
it's
with no
so raw.
skins. We're trying there was just like no one had skins. No one even knew how to use walls properly. Everyone's just doing random shit and shooting each other. It was just a load of fun. And then it started getting like more and more competitive over time, but it was still not bad. Like there was the whole double pump era, which was like broken, but it was really fun to use. And but now it's just like everyone you fucking single tap someone and they
Yeah,
and I am at full. I will admit I am one of those people when I was playing it because I was like probably in the top few thousand people in Europe at one point, and it was just like and I was playing on controller and even still I could just like spawn like the fucking Burj Khalifa in like 5 seconds, but it was just like even playing it. But now it's like I was at a crazy level to be in the top like three 2 or 3 thousand people in Europe at one point, like at like its peak. But now when I go play it, it's like there's people that are still spending as much time as I was back then on it, and they're just at a different level. And I'm just like, I just can't be arsed.
yeah. It's kind of like when you've kind of not that you've dropped. Yeah, you have dropped. You will call it dropping off, but it's like if I ever went back to play Mortal Kombat 11, I can't play to the level I was playing at. So I'd get.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be. I was like, not that I wouldn't be arsed, but I'd be like, do I really want to get back to where I was? Because it's like it's now more
it's
work because I have to retrain myself. Everything.
it's like yeah. It's sometimes I find like it's when you drop off a game, it's not even that like it's like you can come back and after a few games, you're kind of back to where you were. You kind of warm back up into a lot of its muscle memory.
Yeah.
But to be at the level or like statistically the level you were at, or at like if you're playing a game competitively, statistically the level you were at is now so much higher because those people have still been playing for that whole time, or like a
Yeah.
lot of people stay playing it. So the level you were at has like risen so much. So you have to like basically you're playing catch up then, you know? And it's just like, oh fuck that,
I get it.
you know?
But
But
yeah.
I've been kind of just like not playing games as competitively lately and just kind of chilling and playing. Like even playing Apex the other day, I don't really care. I've just kind of stopped caring. I'm just more talking to chat and just chilling really instead of bothering about the game.
That's fair. I've.
Except for when I'm playing Formula One and it's on a wet track and I was playing the other day. I was playing multiplayer races and they were like all the clips I've sent you on TikTok of people like crashing into each other.
Oh yeah.
That is exactly what it's like. Those aren't just like odd and rare clips. I spent like so many of those races behind safety cars just because everyone at the start of the race, like there was actually a guy who was just like swerving and just trying to take people out, and it's just like the worst experience ever. There's a lot of people that are there and actually want to race, and then there's just a lot of people that are just like there to fuck with you and just drive
Yeah, I
all over
hate
the
those
place.
people that just try to ruin the game for everybody else. Just
Yeah,
couldn't think of a single
yeah,
person that would do that.
yeah.
It's such a bad thing.
I know.
uh,
Yeah, if you know anyone, definitely check out their link in the description.
yeah. Uh, but yeah. I think we don't have another segment, do we? Have I just forgotten how
No,
this podcast works?
no, that's kind of normally our ending segment is what we're at.
Oh, fair. Well, this has been
How long
the
have we been? How long have we been going?
120,
100.
1 hour 20 minutes.
That's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.
120.
120 hours.
Yeah. This has been the Obstinacy podcast. I've been Lukey Tuwadi, aka Luke, and that's been Nathan Tuwadi, Nathan Nerdy,
Nerdy TV. Yep,
Nerdy
thank you.
TV.
Can't do intros or outros.
Intros.
Maybe one
But
day.
look, we can
Four,
do the
four
middle bit well.
podcasts in, we still suck. Yeah, 4 podcasts in, we still suck at those, but it's okay.
um,
Thank you all for watching or listening. If you're watching on YouTube, we're now on Spotify. Go check it out on Spotify. Put a link in the description for that too.
well,
Um,
Nate,
and
I will. Okay, relax. Okay, Nate, I got
yeah,
this. I'm a
yeah,
professional.
you better just and also if you're listening, and if you've listened to this point on YouTube and you're not going on Spotify, it's easier on Spotify. Trust me,
Yeah,
it's easier.
just make sure you like and
But
subscribe, and then go on to
but
Spotify.
but once we get into like if we get into like a set where we can actually be together and record our podcasts, then you have to listen on both.
Yeah,
Watch on
just
YouTube and then listen on Spotify.
just play it on YouTube, right, and then
Yeah,
play it on
play it
Spotify.
on
Like
YouTube
just
with the
mute
script. Yeah,
Spotify.
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
big
no, no. You
brains.
have to play. You have to mute it on YouTube so you can watch it on YouTube, but then play it on Spotify.
What you do is you just illegally download it from a converter, and
and then pay us to our Patreon for illegally downloading it.
We have a Patreon, do we?
We'll let you.
I don't even know about this. Where's my
We
foot?
Oh shit! I fucking wasn't meant to say that.
Shit, damn.
Abort, abort. All right, yeah. So check us out on both platforms. If you haven't already listened to the older podcasts, do.
I will listen. Tell
Give
me
it
I
a
look
listen.
cool. Or tell me I
You'll
sound
figure
cool.
out that yeah, you'll see how we sucked in outros and intros and both of those too.
Hmm.
So this isn't a new thing.
Like we
Yeah,
commit. We're consistently bad, which makes us
yes,
good.
exactly. Yeah, consistency is everything, really.
Yeah.
Also, another thing we should have said this at the start of the podcast. Apologies for no podcast last week. We were kind of setting up a lot of the Spotify stuff and
Yeah.
busy in our own lives as well. So, sometimes getting an hour for a podcast can be hard, but we'll try and get a system going, and we'll be more consistent with it. But
Consistently
that's it. That's
bad.
all.
Hey.
Consistently, absolutely fucking awful.
Yeah. But
That's all I really have to say. Thank you for being here and listening to my voice for an hour and 20 minutes.
thanks for coming to my TED Talk. And I love you.
Get your money up.
Come back,
not your
Rachel.
funny up. Oh my God.
Bye.
Get your money up, not your funny up.